The major update in just the last minute from the FAA. They're ordering all airlines, all domestic U.S. airlines, to pause departures until 9 a.m. Eastern time. Let me read you in full what the FAA says. The FAA is still working to fully restore the notice-to-air mission system following an outage. The FAA has ordered airlines to pause all domestic departures until 9 a.m. Eastern time to allow the agency to validate the integrity of flight and safety information.
John Miller basically just said moments ago.
Let's get some perspective on this. Peter Goals is CNN's aviation analyst and a former managing director of the NTSB. So you heard the news at Poppy, Peter. Good morning to you. Just read FAA announcing it's ordering all domestic departures on hold until 9 a.m. to validate the integrity of flight and safety information. What say you?
Well, it's pretty extraordinary, and it just underscores what some of the others have mentioned this morning, the fragility of the system. If this goes down, the whole system comes to a halt and it cascades throughout the day. Pilots have to have this information. They need to know whether the approach patterns that they're using are fully functional. They need to know what's going on at individual airports, whether taxiways are closed, whether runways are closed. I mean, this is essential flight information that every pilot has to receive and check before they go on a mission and fly passengers. So this is a pretty big deal.
A huge deal. I just want to be clear for our viewers, Pete, domestic departures. So with all your experience, would this impact landings at all?
Well, of course it does, because sometimes the notifications are directed towards the approach patterns. Every airport has multiple approach patterns from the north, from the south, and on occasion, some of these approach patterns have more precise landing navigational equipment. If some of that equipment is not functioning or is offline for maintenance, pilots need to know that so that they're not using those approaches during heavy weather.
But you got to
it really is essential information.
Forgive me for interrupting, Peter, but you've got to get these planes down at some point. I mean, you've got a lot of red eyes that would be coming from the West Coast to the East Coast. We know Europe has not closed down any of their major takeoffs, and many of those flights are coming to the U.S. So what do you do?
Well, planes in the air are going to have to be in close communications with their air traffic controllers. It's going to put, the air traffic controllers are going to be asked to take on, a greater informational role. They're going to have to pass on the information about outages and special conditions at the airports that they're controlling to the pilots. They need to reiterate if there are any outages directly to the flight crews as they're coming in.
But Peter,
or the planes will have to be diverted to airports where visual flight rules are in effect.
Okay, so Peter, so the question is, is there some sort of drill? There has to be protocol for this. In case something like this happens, this is what we do. So it's not just like planes are willy-nilly flying about without being able to communicate with each other. There's a system in place. One would hope, in case, the system went out, the thing that guides the pilots, a normal system, that they would be able to at least get the planes that are in the sky to land them safely.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and as they say, it puts greater responsibility on the air traffic controllers, greater responsibility on the flight crews to communicate with the air traffic controllers. Yeah. But there are systems in place. No one's going to be left circling.
Yeah. Okay, Peter, I want you to stand by again. The breaking news there, departures until the FAA is pausing all U.S. departures until 9 a.m. because there's this major system outage that we've been reporting. This is a very big deal. This is why we basically stopped reporting everything else and got into this breaking news. But as you know, you cover a business, and so does Christine Romans. Let's bring her in now. As you mentioned, Poppy, you said, that this is business travel, right? The people usually start now with the business travel. So what does this mean?
It's a really tough time for all this to be happening because of all of those problems we had. Remember, over the holidays, especially Southwest Airlines, that was a really bad time for them as well, as they were trying to get resolve all of the problems with baggage and get people reunited with their baggage. And now, you know, the high margin part of the business is business travel. And so these morning flights are the big business travel flights. And this is an important part for airlines' bottom lines. Also, just think of the lost productivity of people waiting at an airport, trying to figure out where their lost connection, you know, if they're remaking their connection. So it just comes at a tough time overall for an airline industry that is trying to come out of the COVID era and grapple with huge demand for travel and leisure and business travel.
I wonder if we have an update on how many flights now, because
Gosh, how many flights? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know, guys? I don't know if we have Pete Muntean.
Over 1,200 for now is what we
Yeah,
know.
but if they're delaying them all, it's going to be more. You know what, Romans? I was thinking of that new law that came into effect a few years ago that passengers can get a lot of money back from the airlines if they sit on the tarmac for more than 3 or 6 hours.
And that's if it's their fault.
Yeah, so this wouldn't apply
So
here.
this is something that is a problem with the FAA and with the software, right, for the FAA. And so this doesn't seem to be an airline problem. This seems to be a problem system-wide. But you're right, you know, that was actually modeled after some very generous laws in Europe. If you, at the fault of an airline, are sitting on the tarmac or sitting even in the airport for a couple of hours in Europe, you get big money back.
Yeah.
And that was something that travel advocates, consumer advocates in the U.S. wanted to model in the U.S. because so many people were spending so much time, they felt like they were just at the whim of airlines, quite frankly.
This not the airline's fault at all.
It does not appear to be, no.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
The breaking news here on CNN is that the FAA has a system outage announcing that it is ordering all domestic departures on hold until 9 a.m. Eastern time. They say they, quote, want to validate the integrity of the flight and safety information. As of now, we know there are about 1,200 and possibly more, probably more flights that have been delayed and stopped from taking off here in the United States. Also, United Airlines is saying, obviously, they have stopped all flights because everything is stopped. The Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg, tweeting, I have been in touch with the FAA this morning about an outage affecting a key system for providing safety information to pilots.